day 36 of our hike, and it's 8:26 and we've gone 1.75 miles so far, and I had an awful night's sleep. It was just an awful night all round, just so rainy last night. It was raining for a couple of hours, found a spot to put the tent up in the rain. It's just awful. It was so windy. The rain kind of eased off, and then we had almost gale force winds. In reality, I think they were probably only like 30 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour wind, and the tent was just getting blown around. I was just worried that the tent pole was going to snap, so I just sort of holding the tent a bit and just watching it really. But because it was so windy coming in one side, it was like putting the outer sheet onto the inner sheet again, so it was just dripping water in. And I got the hiking poles, went outside and like put the hiking pole in as a post to like try and keep the outer sheet off the inner sheet, which helped a bit, but still they were still touching in places, so we had a puddle of water in the tent again, so everything's dripping wet. And yeah, so the sun has come out a little bit, but it's still quite grey, and I think we'll still forecast rain, so hopefully we can dry everything out at some point today. So we have a tiny little bit of food, just got some dark chocolate and peanut butter left, and we're about 10 miles away from the co-op in Gargrave, so I'm looking forward to getting to the co-op again. But we do have a little village before, and it's in about 3 miles, so we can top up the water, and they might have a little cafe or something there to get some food. It's 1 o'clock now, we're on 6.8 miles walked, and we're coming out of the little town of Malham, and we found a little tea room there called the Old Barn. Wow, what a sanctuary that place was. It was really friendly. A guy called Lawrence working there. He was like, yeah, plug everything in, put your wet bags down. We had food, and yeah, they had Wi-Fi, uploaded some videos. Just a really nice guy, and they had loads of tree sparrows and house sparrows outside looking for food and stuff, so there's lots of birds to watch, which was awesome. And hopefully the rain stopped now, so we're wearing our wet clothes now, so it's the best way to dry them when you're hiking. You can put them on the back, but it just takes forever to dry, so we've decided to wear them. A bit uncomfortable, but it's the best thing to do because this is my only jumper. So we're 7 miles away from Gargrave now, so we should get there hopefully soon to get to co-op. We're going to get to a co-op, Di.
I'm buying Weetabix minis.
She already knows what she's buying. But yeah, we're going to stock up there because we've completely run out of food now. So, but we stuffed our face full of chips at the lovely Old Barn in Malham. It is 2 o'clock and we're on 9.1 miles and the sun's out, and we can now get everything out and dry it again. It is 3:30 and we're just leaving, and the sun is still kind of out. Put my sun cream on, and the good news is everything is lovely and dry. Got absolutely everything out of the bag, dried it out, solar charged my phone up, solar charged my watch up, and yeah, it's just really nice to be dry again. 5 now, and we made it 13.1 miles, and we're coming into the lovely little town of Gargrave and this glorious sunshine, which I'm so happy about because we've had so much rain in the last few days. So now we're going to find a co-op and buy loads of food. It's 20 to 8 and we're on 14.5 miles walked. We're coming out of the town of Gargrave now, and we went to co-op and eating so much food, cheese sandwiches and Pringles and cereal, and we stuffed our faces, didn't we, Di?
I'm stuffed. I haven't been this full in a month.
And now we've fully loaded the bags up for about 2 days of hiking. The next sizable town is Marsden, which is maybe a day and a half, day and 3/4 hiking away. And yeah, maybe 35, 36 miles. Yeah. So we've loaded up on food again. There's just little villages on the way. So we're just leaving the Yorkshire Dales now, and we're just going to be doing the Pennine Way. Just takes us along sort of footpaths and fields, and looks pretty flat, and there's a bit of canal walking. So we're going to walk for a bit, maybe an hour or two, and see what we can find, and see if we can find a nice campsite. But I'm happy to have an early night tonight, hopefully. You are as well, I think.
Yeah, last night was a nightmare.
Yeah, last night probably got 3 hours sleep because of the wind. Like, it was horrendous. So I'm hoping to get early night tonight and get a good night's sleep on a nice flat bit of grass with no rain. So it's 9 o'clock now, and we made it 16.5 miles walk today, so not too bad. It was nice to dry everything out, which took a lot of time. So yeah, it's nice to get 16 miles done. And we found this lovely little wooded area. Just got the tent on a nice little flat bit, and there's lots of farmland around here. But yeah, this wall here is the Pennine Way. And it's just this tiny little woodland in the middle of all this farmland that we found a nice little space, and there's a bit of a cliff next to it here, sort of goes down into another little wooded area. So yeah, it's perfect, and we'll get an early night. So yeah, we're only about 2 miles out of Gargrave, so we didn't walk too far, and the weather's just been lovely this evening. It's just blue skies and sunshine now, so it's awesome. And there's lots of birds in the trees that I can hear, so I'm going to be going to sleep listening to the birds again. You right there, Di? Di's just blown up her mat. All done. Alright, I'm going to brush my teeth, get into the tent, get cosy, listen to the birds and fall asleep.